genius of rock and roll.
Well, hello and welcome to the Daily Atheist Morning Show. I am your host, the amazing Super Chris. How are you doing today? I hope you had a wonderful week so far. It's Wednesday, Woden's Day. Yeah, we're halfway through the week. Hump Day, if you will. I hope you're getting to hump as much as you'd like to hump. It's been a good week for me. I finally got some things done. I mean, it's been tech gremlins have been all over me like ugly on a stick. But I think I got them whooped down. So we'll talk about that maybe. I don't want to tech talk too much. I'm just glad it's behind me. We're going to have some fun. It's Wednesday. We're going to do some things. We'll be back in just a minute. Let's do a conspiracy.
Are you feeling the world is leaving you behind? Do you look at all the pseudoscience, rumors, and wild speculation on the internet and wonder, why can't I do that? Well, friend, you can. We can help you. We are Conspirowin. Conspirowin has a long history of helping anyone with a hidden truth. We will get your message out. The conspiracy theories you see today all started out with one person's vision. The moon landing hoax was launched by a NASA engineer whose manager didn't okay his vacation request. Conspirowin was there to help out. Christianity started out because one little girl named Mary got pregnant out of wedlock, and Conspirowin saved the day. Now, the virgin birth is accepted Catholic doctrine. You may be thinking, but my idea of the center of the earth being made of ice is far-fetched. No one's going to believe that. In a world where people believe windmills cause cancer, we say no dream is too big. Conspirowin will take your fledgling idea and feed it to our YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok operatives. And these savvy social media professionals will raise doubts with the prevailing scientific consensus. They will say no one has ever seen the planet's core except Jesus. And science is wrong all the time. That's why science has theories and not Jesus. Within 30 days, we guarantee you CNN will run a story on how your conspiracy theory isn't true. We will also give you 100% assurance Fox News will say your crazy idea about the Earth's core being an icy ball is true. Follow your heart. Listen to the voices no one else can hear. Team up with Conspirowin.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. It's one of those days, and I am still glowing. Damn it, I still look like I got a sunburn. That's interesting. Let me bring Ryan up here. Look at Ryan. She does not have a sunburn. There's no sunburn going on Ryan.
I do not have a sunburn. I honestly thought you just had gotten tan yesterday.
Oh yeah, I was out in the sun surfing here in New Mexico. Actually, that's one does. Yes. I'm not muted. Am I muted? Who's muted?
Not to me, but I don't know.
It says it's going out, so we'll just have to see and hope it's going. I can actually turn me on. Let me turn me on. Yeah, hear me. Okay, good. Don't be mean.
Just mess with them.
I got it. Yeah. I'll try to tinker with this as we go along. I've just been working on my settings on my computer. I got a new video card. I've been working on my, oh my goodness. I lost the project file and the only original copy I had for our skit. Yes.
So it's gonzo.
No. What I did was I downloaded yesterday's show because I ran it on yesterday's show, dropped it into DaVinci Resolve, and I cut out the commercial because we ran it yesterday on the show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was just grateful that I didn't have any top layer or anything, the chat running over or anything like that. So that was good. It looks like we're still getting
saved your life.
Right.
Nice.
Yes. I was very not happy about that. Very not happy. Let's go here. Hue shift. Let me go down there.
No bueno.
There we go.
The other day, I was writing a comment like on YouTube, and I forget who it was too, but it was a really long thought out comment. And I had just so happened to select it all and copy it because I was going to check my spelling on a couple of words and just to make sure. And I closed the window and I was like, oh my God, did I actually hit copy? And then I went into my notebook and I hit paste and I was like, oh my God, I would have been so mad.
Oh, it was there. Good.
It was there, but I was so mad. anyway, but I was happy. But yes, I
Good.
understand. Is what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
feel
say.
my pain. Understood. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I tell you, I love this camera. It's a great camera. I'm never doing it again. I'm going to find somebody on the internet's got there are better webcams. It's just a freaking webcam. This mirrorless is great, I'm sure, but it is such a pain in the ass to make me look good. It's so hard.
Yeah.
Every step of the way. And then I check out like Durante, and the people at the line send him $120 webcam, and boom, he's just fine. Looks great, you know. I'm gonna have to get me a cam. I'm getting tired
So
of
it could be. I'm not sure that I really like mine, but you know, it's what I got.
Yeah. Yours could use, I don't know, little color, the tone adjustment, but yours is, of course, that's just varies with the light. But mine, look at mine now. I'm dark again. I gotta go. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. I just want a good signal coming out of the camera. Enough tech talk. Ryan is sparkling according to theoretically, and she tends to do that. Yes, she does. I'm going to go here, and let's see how long. The question of the day, people, is it's not a multiple choice. It's just how long have you been what you are. So if you're an atheist, how long have you been an atheist? How long have you? If there's any Christians in the chat, Eve L. Good morning, Evil. We were so wrapped up with tech gremlins, I didn't get to say hello to Ryan. Good morning, Ryan. Hello.
Oh, good morning.
Hope you're doing good.
Just eating my breakfast of pickles.
I see it. Lots of pickles. Yes, and I didn't say hello to the people in the chat. Good morning, Ace Trades, Trip. I hope you're having a great day. Theoretically, Ryan Coltastic is in the chat.
Fantastic.
She farts glitter. Trip. Let's see. I saw some other folk up here. Spooky Bedhair. Hey, Spooky Bedhair. It's been a while, a day or three since I've seen you.
And I was just talking about them yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was yesterday. Somebody said my hair looked like
all kind
hair.
of shit about you. She was just like running you down.
No, now, Chris. It was just a hair thing. It was just a hair thing. That's
it was just a hair thing. All right. Yeah, sure. Save your lives. So good morning, everyone. Thank you all for can someone pin the poll? I can pin the poll. Let me come over here. I will pin the poll.
Scoopy.
It's a question. It's not a multiple choice today. It's just kind of a question. Here we go. The poll of pin this. Here is my poll. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. There we go. Pin message. Awesome sauce. It has been pinned. Oh yeah, let me do this because I know I did it yesterday. I just guess I forgot. Let's go. There we go. I did typing stuff, and because I'm late doing it, I'll just hit the go instead of giving obvious fun choices. There we go. There's our poll of the day. John Hudson has been an atheist since birth, but since the rise of Christian nationalists, I've changed my game to antitheist. Yeah, I feel you. I do feel you on that one. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. So, let's see. Not the poll. Yeah. Good morning, Secular Feelinist. How are you doing? Secular Feelinist, and was it misinterpretations? A couple of y'all were in here way early this morning. Well, for y'all, it wasn't early for me. But Aaron, good morning, Aaron. I hope you're having a great day so far. Everyone responds to Chris's poll. They do sometimes. I'm on my poll. A Christoid. Oh, I dig it.
Christoid?
Yeah. Secular Feelers. Jason Freer is here. Good morning, Jason Freer. I hope you are having a wonderful week so far. Again, it's Wednesday, in case anybody missed it. Does appear to be a Wednesday. Let me check out this over here. Oh, that looks okay. There we go. I'm going to just call it good for now. I think I look good. We'll leave it good. At least I'm not looking like I got a sunburn yesterday.
No, I don't think you look like you have a sunburn now.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind, but full on. Have you seen that movie? It's a good movie.
The old school one?
Yeah, the original. Yeah. Many moons ago. You know what we watched yesterday? Me and the Evil One. We watched Airplane, the original Airplane. Yeah.
Gracious.
So, thank you for the $2 super chat, or £2 super chat from Muttley Von Erich. Says we all love Chris's poll. Right.
Thank you for pounding Chris's poll, Muttley.
Well played, Ryan. Well played. Ryan, oh yeah, I see. Ambush Apostate. Good morning, Seth. Seth, how are you doing? Are you settling in okay to your new home in Nashville, I believe? Is it going okay in Nashville? I hope you're doing great there. Pum. Let's see. Small poll. I thought Chris's poll would be larger. Well, it was a little, the older I get, they don't have Cialis for polls for some reason.
No comment.
Let's see. I was actually a little late dropping it today, and it's not a multiple choice either. A lot of people tend to answer the multiple choice who don't want to sit and type a response. They'll click a multiple, so it's got 6 likes, 8 responses so far. It's going good. Let's see. How long have you been an atheist? We've got secular feelinist. 12 years or so. Was a Wiccan before that. I'll put this over here so it doesn't look like I'm staring into Ryan's ear when I talk. Flockmeister. Wow. Good morning. Chick-fil-A. That's so mean. Chick Magnet. Good morning, Chick Magnet. Was a Christian from 5 to 64 years old. Atheist for 5 years, 11 months. Wow. You were a Christian for a long time. Many, many moons. Longer than I've been alive. And I'm old. So, but you found your way free. So good for you. Good for you. Anani 3141592. Very catchy name. We have I can't read it on this screen. We have a secular female who's donated $2 to the super chat and said, "And don't call me Shirley." Right. Oh, that was fantastic. That was great. Watching, if you're familiar with it, during the movie Airplane, this woman runs across the screen with her boobies all out in the middle of the movie, just random. They're pretending to crash and everybody's freaking out. And this just woman runs on the screen. That's what I remember the most from being a kid when I was a kid. That, yeah. That, and of course, Otto getting a blowy from the stewardess. Otto, the autopilot, he started deflating and the inflation tube is on his belt. So she has to, Otto.
Oh dear.
You don't remember that?
It's been a while. I haven't seen it in so long. I just know that it's a good movie. Well, at least I thought it was a good movie when I was younger and I saw it.
It's a comedy. So you're like, I'm just going to sit here and just kind of, but you really got to focus. You really have to watch. There's so much going on, whether it's in the foreground and the people talking, or it's in the background, right, and something happened in the background, or like in these airplane scenes on the tarmac, where you load up your loading and unloading. They've got these voices in the background who, loading in the red zone is, loading in the white zone, that sort of thing, like you have at an airport, normal stuff. But those two people, there's two people doing it, a man and a woman. They start actually arguing.
Oh, over the intercom?
Yeah, over the intercom. He's like, "No, it's the red zone is for loading." And she's like, "No, the red zone's never been for loading." And they go over that, and he's like, "Fine, you know what? I know it is, Clarice. You're just mad because I want the abortion." That's what's going on. So if you're just watching what's going on in the front, you're missing what's going on.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that if I watched it over, I would see, just like with any movie, when you pay attention the second time, you catch things that you hadn't before. And that movie's loaded with it, that like slapstick and type comedy.
Absolutely. Aaron, non-sequitur, Amish Bob is here. Good morning, Amish Bob. Where's Amish Bob? I don't. I see. A second time seeing the show, recently deconstructed after being a fundamentalist Christian for 20 years. That is a long time, Bob, fundamentalist Bob. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I can read. Amish Bob. I'm okay. I'll be okay. I'm just coffee and weed, the hippie speedballs into me. So congratulations, though, on getting away. Yeah. Recently deconstructed. I would be interested in knowing, did any of our friends on the interwebs, like maybe Justin from Deconstruction Zone, or, what got you rolling on the deconstruction or what got you rolling?
Like, was there a pivotal moment, or was it a sequence of many moments that just kind of cracked the foundation?
See, she uses words good. I don't use words good.
I really don't, because to be honest, I struggle with knowing exactly what it was for me. It felt like there was like many tiny little cracks, but almost like one big moment just sledgehammered the shit out of it. That wall.
Right. What was that thing? Eval, rock hard for Doug. Awesome sauce. Let me see, Amish Bob, or you are very welcome here. Have a great time. Yeah, we try to have a good time. Anonymous Pie, also Tadalafil Maxon is Cialis for polls. To Delafield, I'm not getting it. I'm sure.
I missed the
I'm sure it's hilarious too. I've got two different camera things up here looking at me, and I keep looking at the wrong camera. Sorry, guys, I'm all weird. John Hudson said, "Oh, Amish Bob, really? Just like you have to focus with Police Squad, right? Sometimes you gotta focus with these things because there's just so much shit going on. And like the movie we're talking about, Airplane, so much going on in the background and all that other stuff. There's this one scene where this woman's panicking. She's like, "Oh no, we're gonna die, we're gonna die!" And the wait stewardess is like, "Now calm down, calm down." This man comes up to her and he says, "Don't worry, I'll take care of this." And so the stewardess steps aside and he grabs the panicking woman by the shoulder and he starts, "Now send it in," slaps her, right?
Oh, shit.
And that was supposed to be the joke. Well, the lady that I read this on IMDb, the lady who was the one getting shaken, she said had an idea. And so when you watch it after that guy, he gets pushed away and another guy comes up and starts slapping. And then they go and you see this, there's people just lined up in a row. Some of them have boxing gloves. One of them's got a wrench. And it was the actress's idea who come up with that. It was hilarious watching this.
Oh my goodness gracious. And you know what? Like I would that is something I would love, like if I was an actress, to be a part of, where your input is valued and other people were like, "Oh my God, that is perfect," instead of like, "Oh nope, it has to be this script."
Right. Or because we're not going to listen to you at all because you don't have a penis.
Or just because you're a bit part.
That's true too.
You're just standing there like, who are you?
Yeah, as an actor who's done background and all that business, I know exactly what you're saying. Most of the time, you don't even actually in the bigger stuff when you work at big movie stuff, you don't talk to the director. You don't talk to any of those people.
Yeah.
If you're a background person or some minor, you don't talk to any of them.
And I heard that there are some people who don't want you to look at them, like. Don't talk to them. Don't even acknowledge, no highs, no buys, no how you doings, literally leave them the F alone.
I get that. I get that sometimes. But as a person, there needs to be, listen, man, I got a rough scene coming up. I'm going to be over here chilling. This is going to be my chill zone. Don't mess with me in my chill zone. But I've heard about those people. Is it Seth Rogen?
Oh, is
not
he
him, not Seth Rogen. He's a really big guy, 6'6" or something. He's a comedy actor. I can't think of his name. I've heard that he's really difficult to work with on set. Don't make eye contact. You've heard about Christian Bale going off on that sound guy, or was it a lighting guy?
Remember,
he
just went off somebody got punched or no?
No, he didn't punch him. He just verbally just went off on this guy. I don't come and walk through your set and do my shit while you're trying to work, and just went off on this guy in front of the whole crew. And they got it on audio, at least probably video. I don't know, but at least yeah. I'm looking like.
Get over yourself.
Yeah. Well, I do get it though. I get it. I've been there. So I'm gonna have a scene. It's gonna be emotional. There's a car accident. My wife's dying on the sidewalk. I got to be all sad and cry, and I don't want to be sitting over joking and having people talk. Oh, it's hot out here today, isn't it? Is that? Can I have that Coke over there? No, I need to be over here getting in my zone. Don't be a douchebag about it.
Right.
Hey, I'm in my zone. This is going to be my zone. You can tell the directors, the actors.
Serious. Who understands that? Like if I was on a set and somebody said, "Oh, Chris is getting ready. Like for right now, we can't talk to him. Like don't bother him."
Yeah.
You wouldn't hear another peep out of me. Like I get that, and I do understand there's some people who probably don't give a fuck and will still just try to have a conversation with you like a dipshit.
That is true. Speaking from experience, I was on a set from a movie called Elevate Her. I was one of the main characters. That movie should be dropping hopefully any time now. They're going to call us back into ADR to do some voiceover stuff. And I was on that set. My biggest scene, my biggest monologue was outside. It was all this stuff. And I was kind of nervous because there was a whole bunch of people. There's the biggest scene I'd been in, my first big role in that way. And there was a lot of people there. So I was standing over to the side and I was going over my lines and my moves and all this stuff. And this guy came over to talk to me. And he's part of the crew. And I'm like, cool. I answered his questions. I'm like, but I'm good, man. I need to kind of focus. And he went on, and I thought that was really cool. Yeah. And then he came back. And then he came back again. And I was like, dude, man, come on. Can you not?
I don't like that.
Yeah. That was the one time.
That's even like when you have headphones in and you're listening to whatever you're doing. You're like, that is an obvious sign. I don't want to be bothered, whether I'm at the gym, if I'm grocery shop, unless like for some reason you need me out of the way, like that's different. but just to come bother me, come say something to me. What you listening to? What you doing?
Right.
Here?
Yes. Yeah, so I get it. Now, there was the one time I was on a set with this lady. I would know the actress's face if I saw her, but I don't know her name. And she was sitting over here in her zone, and she was working on her thing, trying to get her lines together, and a background person had been speaking to her. And whenever a PA, if a production assistant came over to near her, she said, "Hey, can you take me somewhere else? Background is talking to me." And when you do that, you get background in trouble. So whoever was talking to her, gets probably, I didn't see what happened, but they almost certainly got run off. That's a douchey move to do. That was right there in front of the background actress too. That was just, you don't have to do that sort of thing. You don't have to be that way. I was on a set. I was on the Better Call Saul with the actor Bob Odenkirk. We were on this big scene. They had like hundreds of background actors. And whenever we were done that day, he come up and he got up on this stairs. And he's like, "Man, I was in your place once. I know it was a long day. It was horrific. Thank you all for coming out. I very much appreciate you and your time." Bob Odenkirk did that to the background people. And so did Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh,
she did that too. Yep. She was on set. She was the actress on set, pretty much directing. She was telling everybody what to do. I don't know what the director was doing, but he wasn't really directing. She was doing it. And the whole time she was on set moving back and forth, there were these two very large bodyguards who were following her at all times. At all times. Yeah. When it was time for her to leave, they backed an SUV up to the airport, because to the door at the airport, and all the way up to the door so she could get in. But she did the same thing. She got up in the public and said thank you to all the people that were there, because it was a rough go.
I mean, without them, we wouldn't be there. So
yeah, it wouldn't nearly be as much of a story if you didn't have the background people. Good morning, Mighty Philibert. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Secular feeling us. Who are we counting on? John Hudson. Looks like I picked the wrong day to quit sniffing glue. That's right. That was some of the best. To see all these actors who are serious actors who play serious roles, to get up there and do these comedy roles was really, really great. Leslie Nielsen, that was one of his first funny roles. Robert Stack, he did the voice of one of the Transformers. Oh, don't tell me. He took the Matrix of Leadership whenever Optimus Prime was killed by Megatron.
Oh.
Are y'all still with me? Robert Stack did the voice for that. Not Optimus. I know.
I love him.
Let me check this out over here and see if we've got. I was actually reading some of our answers over here. Anani says getting close to 40 years as we never got to finish Anani's saying getting close to 40 years as an atheist, born, raised Catholic, generic Christian, deist from the late teens to 2021. Wow, that's quite a go. Want to join the? Oh yeah. Go to the Discord. There's a Discord link. Let's see. Finest plugins. An atheist since birth. 54 years as an atheist. That's fantastic. Ambushed apostate. 25 years as a Christian. 6 years into atheism. Seth, well done. You escaped somehow. Aaron said, I never truly believed, but I tried off and on to believe until I was about 20. I really want to say that was kind of my thing too. We were raised Christian, but it was so rare that we ever went to church, and we didn't pray. It was Christmas, Jesus, whatever. We just did presents. And so whenever I got into my teens or something, and I would go to a church and people are all bowing their heads, I'm looking around with that one eye open going, who else is looking around with one eye open? Rather than praying. Or who else feels awkward? They'd be like, pray, and I'm going to pray. And you'd feel like, this is just weird. That was me. Robert Stack did Unexplained. He did a whole show, a series of shows. Robert Stack. We didn't finish my deadpan joke. That was drugs name for Cialis in Poland. For Poles. Oh, okay. I
show me your poll.
Show me your poll. We missed it earlier. I felt awkward during prayer times. Muttley, yeah, me too.
I hated it.
always felt Always felt weird, you know?
I felt something was wrong with me because I don't know. I didn't understand what everybody else was receiving or doing. Like I thought maybe I wasn't getting what they were getting, but no, I just was normal. They're fucking crazy.
That's an interesting perspective. I never thought that.
Really?
Never did I think that there's something. I always thought there was something wrong with them. What's wrong with them that they're doing this? It seems very weird. It made me. That's how I always saw it. Like whenever you walked out of that church or out of that Christian group of talking people, people don't do that. That's not what you do. This is not how the world. Anyway, but again, I was so far removed from it most of the time.
I was so far removed from normal people to an extent.
Right.
So that was so normal.
See, that's true. That's true. That makes sense. Yeah. A crutch that you lean on really heavily. I could see that. Amish Bob, I tried so hard to hold on to a God belief. I went from fundy Christian to progressive Christian to deist, and then finally embraced my identity as an apostate. There you go. Yeah, it takes time for some people. Ember says, first time I was a guest at someone's house for dinner, they did a prayer before the meal, and I had a culture shock. What the hell are they doing? Yes, I've seen. I remember funny. As a kid, we used to play with these kids down the road. And they did the same thing. You know, their dad was kind of a meaty gentleman, you know. But then we're going to do the meal. And they do the prayer and everybody does the prayer. This isn't even about the prayer, right? And then he starts eating. The dad starts eating and there's silence. I don't know why they don't talk when they eat, but there's just silence. And you, that's the sound the man made. You're sitting right there.
Are you serious?
The whole time.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah. I can't do that. I hate when people like masticate really loud. That annoys me. Yeah. Like every once in a while, everybody, you know, whatever. But when you just constantly like a cow chewing your cud.
Breathing problem or what?
Yeah, like what is going on? Like, does your nostrils not work? Can you not breathe in through there? Will you close your mouth and chew? Take smaller bites. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, something. Yeah, it ain't going nowhere. It's not like you don't have food. It's not, you know, nobody's gonna take it away.
Not running away.
Nucleo Tidal Wave says, as a kid, I asked my dad if people were supposed to hear God while praying, and he told me some do and some don't. Yeah, that's probably, you know, yeah.
Did he ever tell you if he did?
That's a good question. Valid question right there. Deviant Outcast, I never got the prayer part during services. I was like, what am I supposed to do? What are the others doing? Is someone supposed to happen? You know, that's a great thing. Also, one of the things that got me, and it's really everywhere in our circles today, is why are you praying? If it's predetermined, why are you praying? If it's God's knows it's going to happen and it's his choice and his will to make everything happen, then why are you praying? Praying is useless. You're wasting your time praying, wasting your time having the priest ask, because God is almighty and he's made a decision and he's got this whole thing. He's got your life planned out for you. So why pray? Well, you're just wasting mental effort praying. Anyway, Chick Magnate says I masticate.
Well, don't you want a relationship with him?
Not so much. Is this like a touchy-feely relationship, or?
That's part of like what I didn't understand. How do I have a relationship with an inanimate object that never talks back to me? Like I can just like pray to this Stanley cup, and at least I get water with my Stanley cup. I get something.
At least you do, yeah. It works. It works. I pray to my computer. Please turn on. Please turn on. Please turn on, and it turns on every time. So
whoa.
Yeah, I know it's weird.
My God.
It's weird. Whoa. Science works. And then in the odd times when it doesn't work, like when I let the smoke out of it, because what happens is when they build computers, they put smoke in them. Oh. And whenever you do something wrong, it'll break the computer and the smoke will be released. That's how that works. Yeah. So as long as I don't let the smoke out of it.
Okay. It's so you can easily verify like, oh, something's going on.
My son got that. I got that from my son. I was an IT tech working back in West Texas, and I was working on something, and it caught on fire, a computer thing, and my son told his mom that I let the smoke out of the thing, and that's what started. Just his little and I took it and ran with it from there, man.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So cool. Let's see the Stanley Cup. Let's see. He wants you to stick to the script or else. I'm not sure. I missed something. Brent A is here. Good morning, Brent A. What up, heathens? Michael Wolf, my partner, cultural Christian, uses prayer as a kind of meditation. I could see that. Chanting, help things that help you. But in my mind, those are things that, you could be praying to a snail or to a piece of cardboard, as long as you believe and it makes you feel good, whatever, as long as you're not
I
hurting
saw
anybody.
somebody say that the glossolalia thing worked for them.
The
people who do the speaking in tongues, I think it's called glossolalia.
Oh, yeah.
And when they do the I don't know how they do it, but
Tom Tillis or not Tom Tillis. Yeah, we know what I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
for some reason they said
baby
it.
talk.
I was like, okay, like baby talk. Like if that makes you feel better, like sure, like get your shit wet. I don't care.
It's one of those things. If you believe and you get into it, like especially the prayer, you see these people getting into the song and they're rocking back and forth and they're singing to Jesus and they're just pumping that endorphins and stuff in their own brain. They're doing that right there to themselves.
Yeah,
right there.
But I think that
they're like, but I felt the spirit of God. I'm like, yeah, the voodoo woman felt the spirit of her, whatever, and that lady over there, that witch person feels the spirit, and that Muslim, they're all the same. It's not exclusive. If it were exclusive to any one religion, that might tell you something.
That might be different. But I think that just shows you how incredible humans are. And I would take that information and go like, oh, so is there a possibility that's what was happening to other people? They were just doing it themselves. They were putting themselves in a spirit, in a frenzy, as the Bible says. That's how I would, from this point of view. Back then, maybe not, because
maybe not so
I didn't
much.
have all that critical thinking ability.
Durante talked about it, how whenever you walk into a church, there's the music and they'll start getting you into it and into the groove. There's the certain lighting and
chords. There's certain chords that do resonate in your body for whatever reason.
They do. Misinterpretation. Simply Secular Dave says studies have shown that when people do speaking in tongues, the language centers of the brain is not active. It is the same as humming to a song that you don't know the words to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So is that kind of almost like when people knit and they don't even, you know what I mean? It's just subconsciously they know what the moves they're making. Like they don't even have to think about it, but it's relaxing. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Like a flow state.
Yeah, well, like playing a song on an instrument. Similar to just
letting your fingers razzle dazzle like jazz. Just fucking playing notes.
No God needed.
Yeah. Hey, no God needed.
No God needed. Let me check out some stuff here. I want to see. I've got some stuff going on. Boo. I got a new thing here. It's really cool. No, I don't. It's broken. There it is. Okay, check that out. Now, I'm going to run us a tiny little commercial for the half hour. Unfortunately, I don't have the Deathbed Conversion Bible commercial because I lost it. As mentioned, just before the show, I downloaded yesterday's show. I cut the deathbed thing out, but I haven't re-edited it. So, it's either the postmortem. No, I have the Deathbed Conversion Bible. I don't have the postmortem. It's the postmortem thing I don't have. So we can do the Holy Halos if you guys want to. That's kind of a long commercial, though. If you guys want it, we'll do it. We'll do ghost-scented flesh candles or the pup. We can do the pup if you want the pup, or we can do the Pharaoh's Curse. Let me know what you guys want, and we'll get us a cup of coffee. Halos. Deviant Outcast is calling for Halos. Halos. All right, we'll do Halos. We'll see what happens. Let's go Holy Halos. Next up in the bark bank, a clergyman with a holy hustle and maybe a few unholy loopholes.
Hi, Barks. Blessings and belly rubs to you all. I'm Father Flanagan, and today I'm here seeking $50,000 for 3% of my soul-saving startup, Holy Halos, the world's first, soon-to-be, church-approved condoms. Following the ways of the Lord can be hard and often require sacrifices of the flesh. Well, fear not, my wayward child. Introducing Father Flanagan's line of Holy Halo condoms.
Hold on, Father. The church very much doesn't like condoms. How do you expect to sell these?
Well, you're right, but these aren't just any condoms. No, my furry financiers, these are permeable. But every single halo has been dipped in holy water, a divine divider between you and sin. You can finally frolic freely and still keep that sweet spot in heaven. Permeable, but dipped in holy water to keep the sin out, but let the babies in.
Let you get your stick wet without getting your stick stuck.
If you know what I mean.
Oh my. Very embarrassing every time.
So basically, they don't work as condoms, but they let you get away with having sex without going to hell?
Exactly. The church gets to keep making babies, but you don't have to keep going to confession. Think of it. No more guilt. No more awkward, I'm saving myself for marriage speeches. With holy halos, you can take those pray hands and turn them into lay hands.
Didn't I read that holy water is full of bacteria like E. coli? Won't this be harmful to women's health?
The words are English, but I don't understand the question.
How are you addressing the issue holy water presents for women's health?
Again, I'm not understanding.
She does that. Well, we don't get it either.
Is that mesh from a window screen?
Ah, that's a keen eye you have there, young lass. Yes, yes. Another fine selling point, rough on the outside to increase her shame, as it should be. But soft and smooth on the inside, internally lubed and ribbed for his pleasure. We even have custom scents.
Scents? Now you have my attention. What flavors we talking? Don't pitch me that vanilla missionary nonsense, Padre.
Well, we do have virgin vanilla, but we also have miracle mint and cooing camel, and my personal favorite, sweat of the Savior.
And the Vatican, they've blessed this endeavor?
Well, not exactly. I'm still waiting on the papal decree one way or the other.
I love it, but you're asking 50 grand for only 3%. That's rough, Father, real rough.
Not running with the big dogs on this one. I'm gonna stay on the porch.
Me too. Good luck, Father. 15%.
Ouch, 15%, that's highway robbery even for the church.
Come on, Father. We're dogs. We know a bone when we see one. 10%, and we'll even bless your branding.
Look, meet me in the middle, 7%, and I'll baptize all your puppies.
7% works for me. Father Flanagan, it looks like
Wait a second. Our producers say we have a special call-in bidder. Let's get him up on the screen. Folks, we have the guardian of the sacred fire hydrant himself.
Oh no.
Defender of the holy tennis ball and eater of the golden kibble, Pup Oliver Poops a Lot the Fifth.
Flanagan!
Yes, your Pope.
50,000 at 20%.
20%?
And you get to keep calling yourself a father.
Sold to the pup in the very fine hat.
I knew you'd see it my way.
You're very wise, your hiney. Would there be anything else?
He may leave.
Father Flanagan's line of holy halos, ultra thin, spiritually thick. Available in 3 sizes, conservative, medium, and liberal.
All right, and we are back, and she is off doing the thing. Hi there, lady. You've got some perfect timing. I don't do nothing. I didn't do anything.
Not a thing.
Let me check. I'm working on something here in the background to see if I can change something. We'll just see if it actually works out because I'm a nerd. And that's the kind of nerd I am. So let's go here. Boo, boo, boo. So, what's that?
I just said Father Feck. Luke Riley said Father Feck.
Father Feck. Oh, no. Let me go here. I just want to see something here. And I'm going to go here. Studio One, studio mode. All right. So the Bark Bank, not affiliated with the Spank Bank. No, it's not affiliated with the Spank Bank. Very much not so.
No.
Aaron really enjoys Father Flanagan's curtsy. I know it's like his signature move. I have to say, it's one of the ones he does. Let's go here. I want to go here. Sources. Add. I'm just going to try something here for kicks and giggles. Add. I should. Video capture device.
John Hudson said maybe a towelette that you can wipe away sin on the go.
There we go. Let's see if that's going to work. Is that going to work? There we go. Got a different camera. It is brighter. Let's see. Let's just rock with that for a little while. Go boop. Everybody can hear me okay? We'll just rock with that for a little bit and see how it goes. Okay. I haven't toned it. I look a little peachy, but that's okay. Chick Magnate. So pre the Daily Show, Comedy Central had a show called Short Attention Span Theater. Some mornings I feel like I'm watching it again.
Really?
You know, I dig it. Yeah. I enjoy what's happening with the show. I do. Where it's going and what we're doing, I actually do. I enjoy it. It's fun. I'd like to see it grow and get more of our little skits going and all that business. But now that's what where I'm at now. As soon as I'm done doing this, I'm going to put the subtitles back on our thing and put it back, and I'm going to fix our postmortem baptism kit commercial. And then it's time for me to start working on something else. I have a list of other things to work on. The evil one really wants me to take up the evil God Monster of Abraham series again. She's really looking forward to that one. Amish Bob, I put holy water in my coffee this morning, gave me the shits, but I can speak. It would give you the shits, wouldn't it?
Oof, make sure you drink plenty of water. Don't dehydrate now.
That's right. Secular Feelinist, I'm sorry, misinterpretations. Aaron, thank you for not Aaron. I'm sorry, misinterpretations. Has to go to work. See you next time. Have a great day. Thank you for joining us and spending your time with us. Yeah, I want to have to check out that Shortest Attention Span Theater. You know, I like doing the little skits. You know, they're fun. They're fun. So Aaron Non Sequitur says the God Monster series is great. Yes, I really should just redo it from the beginning, I guess.
You could do.
And see how it goes. It's have you ever seen any of them? You've seen some of them.
I'm
right?
sure I've seen some of them.
Yeah. It's just I dig it. It's just I don't know. The wife wants me to inject more humor. Because my long form videos are not. Yeah, they're very serious. My long form videos are very serious. But not so much me in general. I'm funny, some bitch. Greg Old Dude, wonder if the devil uses holy water as Tabasco sauce. That's a good question. Valid question, I think.
I don't like Tabasco sauce. I like hot sauce, but I just don't like Tabasco.
Gotcha.
Something bitter about it.
Yeah. My son, we talk about my son today a lot. My son, whenever we were out eating one time, he's probably about 8 or 9, maybe 10 years old, somewhere in there. We went to this restaurant and he was all bragging because he was shaking the Louisiana hot sauce on his, little bottles like this.
Yeah.
And he's like, how big a man he was and all that business. And I don't remember who said it. I don't remember. Said, pour, get you a teaspoonful of it, and just go straight with a teaspoon of it and see how you feel about it. And he did.
Oh no.
He felt a certain way about it for sure.
Oh no.
He really did.
No. Oof. Ooh wee. I bought I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they're hot chips. They're just really freaking hot chips. Yeah. I forget. I don't remember if it was ghost pepper. It might be ghost pepper. And they're absolutely delicious, but they'll tear you the fuck up. Like I was eating like 1 or 2 at a time, and then I was like, I can't do it anymore. Too much.
Vestafria says a friend of my husband was Anglican lay priest on the weekend. During the week, he was a lawyer. He loved wearing his dog collar and answer the door with a glass of scotch in his hand when Jehovah's Witnesses. Wow, that's a fun one.
Jiminy Christmas, that's going hard. My goodness.
Yeah.
Traumatize them for life.
if I saw him coming down the road or something and had time to go put on Father Flanagan.
Yeah. That
would be an interesting conversation. Yeah. It takes a lot of effort to get into Flanagan.
Right.
I say a lot of effort.
You need a heads up. You need like a neighbor down the street, like when they start at the end, to give you a little text.
Aaron Non Sequitur says I'm total wuss with spicy heat, so go easy on the mayonnaise. Burns on the side of the mouth.
I love. Do you like
Um,
spice?
No, not a little bit. I like a
Oh
little
no,
spicy. I'm not a person who's into
not
the
a big
hot.
spice.
I don't
Okay.
like bleeding out my ass or none of that business.
Oh, hell.
How some people really get into it. Jesus
Yeah.
already returned, says, how long the mathematical probability of the sun and the moon eclipsing exactly the same size above your heads is in a random, fortuitous universe is probably about 1 in 10. Blah, 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 blah. So
I don't.
there
know
is such a thing as coincidence. See, the sun
But it
is,
has happened, right? Is that happened
well,
or not?
here's the deal. The
What do they say?
sun is 400 times larger than the moon and 400 times further away. So it's exactly the same size from our blah, blah, blah. That's all they're going on about.
Oh, that's all he said. Well, okay.
That's all they're going on about. So that's some sort of proof there's God, I think is where they're going with that.
What? Because the moon gets in front of the sun and eclipses it?
No, because the moon and the sun, they're far enough away from Earth that from Earth they both look the same size.
So the same size is somehow a miracle?
Yes, because the odds are so random that the moon would be exactly this big, but exactly
the odds are 100% because it does it has happened. So 100% happened. So I don't what are they talking about?
I know. It's very random.
It does exist. It's 100% happened. I don't understand.
Yes. Well, it happened because God put these mechanisms in place. See, God put the earth exactly far enough away from the sun that when you look at the sun and moon together, even though the sun is much further away and much larger, they look the same size. I know. God did it. And I was actually talking to him the other day and I was like, Joe Pesci, why did you do that? And Joe Pesci wouldn't answer me for some reason.
Yay.
I could be wrong. That may not be what this individual is alluding to, but I feel strongly.
I mean, wouldn't you have to go check the other billions of galaxies and suns and stars and planets to know whether or not that's a...
Well, they didn't say it never happened. Yeah, they did. They didn't say it didn't happen. All they said is the odds of that are like 10 blah, and then they throw out a really large number. That's all. Yeah, the odds of a lot of things.
We'd have to explore the rest of the universe to know whether or not it's like an anomaly.
Yeah, maybe it happens all the time. I don't know. So the movie could happen. But to the point, Jesus,
it's a movie.
Jesus already returned. Let me ask you a question, though. Play along with us, if you will. How long have you been whatever you are? Are you an Anglican? What kind of Christian are you if you're a Christian? What kind of heretic, if you don't mind me splitting hairs?
What's your brand?
Yeah. It's funny, Joe Pesci, right? Joey the fish. Joey the fish. Pesci's fish.
Fish.
Means fish. Joe Pesci. Joey the fish. It's Joey the fish.
I wonder if he was like if his ancestors were fishermen or something.
I wonder, or if they could have been, could have been a lot of things. Or if it's just a pseudonym.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's really his name.
I don't even know.
Might just be. Deviant outcast. God's a doofus. He's not a handyman. He's a doofus. No shit.
Hot doofus.
It's just fantastic that God is perfect and this perfect creature created something to be in its image. Perfect, of course, you would think. And that thing immediately and over again fucks up and becomes disgusting and sinful. And isn't that weird?
I mean,
God is a horrible planner.
Creating stuff or building stuff. He got stuff
really
done in the wrong order. Like Genesis, things ain't right. There's day and night, and there ain't even a damn sun. What the hell?
That's right. This is one I love. I'm gonna hook you up with this one. I hate to do this. Okay, I hate to do this.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna intermix religion and science here. It does make sense that there was light before the sun because the universe was around for about 12 billion years before the sun was created. Therefore, there was light before the sun.
But so on there was Earth?
Light. No, there was no Earth. You're right on that. I'm just saying, technically, there was light before there was sun.
True, because other light existed. Yes.
But I've never heard a Christian latch onto that as validation. I mean, the atheist, have given a better argument now for that position than any Christian I've ever heard. Mm-hmm. I've never heard any one of them going, well, technically, and my God is right because of this. Never once. Yeah.
Well,
and it does says it. Well, let's see, it shines on the heavens and the earth, and God had created the sun and whatever. I don't know how they ordered. Of course, it does two different stories anyway. So God is shit. Wow, Mudley, that's like a.
Tell us how you really feel.
Ollie is
Snoring?
barking in his sleep.
I heard it.
He stopped.
I see his little belly.
I don't know what he's barking at, but he was barking at something. There's Ollie. Daisy's like, what the hell? She's giving me this
She's
side.
like, Dad. She's like, leave me alone.
I just got this software for this camera, so it is an emergency because I'm sick of this thing. It's just a camera phone, my old phone.
Oh,
Seems to work
it
pretty
works
good.
well.
Yeah. The universe is 13.8 billion years. Our sun is 4 billion years old. So the universe was around 9 billion. I was just doing the numbers. I was just throwing them out there. But yeah.
I mean, what's a few billion once you get to a billion?
Right. Rational Poet Jackie, I do feel, though, that you do get my point. Regardless if I was off by a couple of billion years, you get my point. And I just feel it's weird that they never have latched onto that. There are some people out there who are evolutionary Christians or evolutionary theists who believe in both. And, they're missing an opportunity right there. I'm just saying. And whales are fish, as taxonomically tetrapods are lobe-finned fish. I guess if you want to go that route with you could do that. Ghost slaps for you. Odds are only special if there's a goal in mind. Otherwise, the odds that the moon eclipses the sun seems to be 100% because it does.
Thank you.
And that's kind of interesting. It's oddly the sun or the moon is not the same size as anything else. Why aren't we blown away by the fact that it's not the same size as Jupiter in the sky? It's just, this is a bad argument. Bad argument. Double G videos. God made us to be just like him. So if we're dumb, then God is dumb and maybe even a little ugly on Was that Frank Zappa? Is that what the FZ stands for? Was that a Frank Zappa quote? Is that who that was? I hope that was Frank Zappa and I got it because I'm awesome.
Brother.
Double G videos. I dig it. Thank you for that. But like I was saying, God made us in his image. God is perfect. Why aren't we perfect?
So basically, any and everything that we are capable of is mirrored up to the divine. That's what that means to me.
There you go.
If God's capable of grape, men are capable of grape. Humans are capable of grape. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, yeah. God leads by example throughout the entire Old Testament, and the horrors by which he does. His followers have visited upon the earth for 2,000 years. That means God has a fat ass. I've been saying for a while now, God's got back. Amish Bob, I can't believe. You used to be a young Earth creationist. I can't believe I used to be a young Earth creationist. I even donated money to Answers in Genesis. The pain, Bob, the pain.
Get that money back, please.
Yeah. Did you throw up in your throat a little bit?
When you taste it, that's the worst. It burns.
Actually, about a little over a month and a half ago, Bob, I was in Kentucky at the Ark Encounter protest. I was an MC at the protest, so look forward to that. I'm calling him Big Dumper. Oh, Trump, that means God has a fat ass. God has no quality control when creating his creations, right? I think he uses substandard materials. That's part of the deal. Right. And then he probably hires the cheapest angel laborers to put it all together. So it's substandard materials, cheap angel laborers. That's why, like whenever you get a cheap mold toy, like a toy with a mold, and it's got these little edges on it where the mold was stuck to it. That's foreskin. That's where we were attached to the mold, and they have to clip that off because that's the foreskin, or that's the little piece. That's what it is. See,
we figured it out. Oh dear,
we figured it out. Yeah, God doesn't have foreskin. Just in the mold they used to create us, that's what held the rest of the body to the overall mold, was that little thing there. And
so what you're saying
mold.
Is the Bible is like duct tape.
Where
our mold is imperfect, we're supposed to use the law that God gave us to put us back together again.
That's exactly not what I'm saying, but I like it. I think I like yours better. You're fantastic.
That's what I would say if
Non-union
I was a
angels.
Christian.
That's right. Scab angels cross the line when the union angels wouldn't do it.
Damn it.
If rational poet Jackie, if you think God is real after seeing a botfly eat the flesh of a kitten, there is something seriously wrong with you.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. One of
Or
the things
ones
is,
that
you
lay
know,
eggs in your eyeballs, those,
right.
whatever they are.
We argue that, oh my goodness, your God must be horrific. Horrific. If it created these things in this world, it's got to be a horrific God.
Unnecessary.
And then we go, our evolution in science is better. Actually, our evolution we don't deny it. It gives us these things. It does. It gives us a lot of horrific things. That's what, I mean, it's only horrific to us. It's not horrific to the creature.
Right. They're just living.
You know, it's just living its life as it evolves, and it's just its main goals are to eat and have sex and have babies. Eat and have sex and have babies.
I mean, who don't want to do that?
That's all I want to do.
Don't be mad at him for getting his groove on.
That's right. Bonbons and bouteille. I'm just saying. Guinea worms, river blindness. There are so many things out there that are just horrific. That we could blame God for. And that's the deal. They're like, oh, God is all loving, all mercy. And I just don't get how they even comedically hold those notions in their head. It just blows me away. Best of free, I believe God failed the course on creation. He should have been held back and repeated the class. Absolutely, until he got more than a passing grade. I know. Somebody at least needs to check on his work. Jesus is Mithras from Timu. Yeah, this is like the wish.com version of Ramses.
Oh, dear. He is. He is just a...
He is. Good morning, Bree. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Anonymous, evolution is a thing. It happens. I want to pop over here just to see. Okay, good. Looks like my mouth I was just checking to see if my mouth and everything were synced up with this other camera. So it looks like we're doing good. Bree is here. Did I say Bree was here? Good morning, Bree. And Amber, of course. Amber's in the chat earlier too. Then hold up the number 9. I must have missed something. Jesus returned, said something. Let me go look. Hold up the number 9. I don't know who they're talking to or to what end.
69.
I don't know, but I like where your mind is going.
Jesus already returned, you perv.
I know, you sick person. You're sick. You're sick. Yeah, I don't know who
why
you're
we
talking
got
to.
Wish. We got the Wish version of Jesus.
Why did we get the Wish version
of Mithras.
Mithras, there you go. There you go. Neuro Geezer is here. Good morning, Neuro Geezer. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, our friendly neighborhood chat Christian is here this morning. Good morning, Adrian Belgrave. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We've got another new Christian in the chat, talking stuff, learning stuff, maybe learning stuff. I don't know, but we got another Christian in the chat for a few moments until they get disgusted and go away. Neurogeezer said the Epstein victims are holding a press conference.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I want to watch. Is that today? Is it? I know it's today, but I mean, is that now or is it later? Do you remember when? Because I wanted to watch that. But
I'm going to pop open the news. CBS News. I don't see a live stream there.
I'm glad
CBS
that they're doing that and putting the pressure on them, because they, of all people, should be the one to have a say whether or not the files are released.
Right. I don't see any live right now going on. Cool. Live China military parade. That's what I'm seeing. Did you see that chick left there all crying? Not Christy Nome, but the lady who went to talk to them, to the Epstein victims?
No, what?
There were articles all about it this morning.
Oh man.
So there was one of Trump's, a Trumper. Damn it, where are they? I can't think of her name either. Mace.
Oh, Nancy Mace.
Nancy Mace. She went and had a conference with, and you know how she is. She's a right wing.
She's a fucking bitch.
But she's also a victim.
Ah.
And she went and had a meeting with these Epstein victims. And whenever she left, she was in tears and refused to speak to the media.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Come on, Nancy Mace.
They really need to just, why is it that these people are so determined to protect a PDF file. A known, I mean, he's not even just a PDF file. He's like a known trafficker. He knew Jeffrey Epstein was doing what he was doing, and Jeffrey Epstein was even getting girls from Donald Trump's property in his land. Donald Trump was essentially trafficking little girls.
Yep.
That's not the same thing as your everyday old, hey, look, here's this guy who is playing sneaky uncle, and he's in jail now he's a PDF file. These are not the same level of PDF files. I just want to tell you. They're both bad. But one of them's much, much, much worse. How many years did it go by where Donald Trump had to have known? He had to have known.
People in his
even if he didn't participate.
Circle, people in his inner circle, regardless if they were participating or not, knew what was going on. I don't feel like there's any denying if you've been around that man at all. You knew what was happening.
Yeah, it's amazing that they would even try. And then that Pam Bondi was actually defending. She didn't defend. It was under her watch as the head of the you know what I mean.
Was she the district attorney? Or whatever.
Something like that in Florida. And she did not prosecute. She didn't pursue. She didn't do anything. The whole time she didn't do anything. She is bad. That woman is.
Yep. And then the whole the files are on my desk, holding up trapper keepers.
Well, did you hear that they released a lot of the files? They released a lot of stuff yesterday. They released a lot, and you know what it is? And they made a big show of it too. And it's 97% of it was already been public domain. They already know. They didn't release anything new. I mean, it was just a ridiculous show, a dance.
People are so stupid, and that's what drives me freaking crazy.
Their followers are stupid.
Well,
I think is part of the problem.
Yeah, they are.
Some of them. Let me throw that caveat up there. Some of them are, not all of them. Some of gullible.
They're easily manipulated. They're easily manipulated.
Gullible. Yes. Let me. I'm going to do this. We'll be back in just a minute, guys. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. We will be back.
Finnegan!
Yes, sir. Very disturbing, I know.
Fetch me Father Finnegan.
Your Highness.
You are in the presence of His Holiness, the Pupius Maximus, guardian of the sacred fire hydrant, defender of the holy tennis ball, and eater of the golden kibble, Pup Oliver Poopsalot the Fifth.
Your Popedom. I heard you have a bone to pick with me.
Condoms, Father Finnegan?
No, thank you. I've got plenty.
That's what I mean. Why are you selling condoms?
Oh, you mean our Faro Sombrero line of condoms? Understood.
You know how we feel about those around here.
Well, they're not to be used by the Catholics, of course.
Not for Catholics?
No, they're part of our Sinner Gonna Sin lack of faith outreach program.
A sinner gonna what?
It's like getting the tithe, but from the heretics and the heathens and the atheists.
Oh, well, when you put it like that.
But, Your Highness, this will reflect very poorly on the church.
True. You know what this means, Flanagan?
Warning label. A warning label on the box. Not for Catholics in big letters.
Too subtle.
Instant purgatory if used by Catholics.
I like it. Divine branding.
Excellent, your Popedom. Will there be anything else?
That will be all. You may leave.
I'll have to wait. Here we are back. John Hudson, what the files might say, believe what the little girl. Yeah, right. Exactly. Nobody seems to be interested in what the women who were there have to say about the thing. Hopefully, I'm really hoping Nancy Mace comes around. Really hoping she finds a spine.
Maybe the whole victim thing will you know,
Yeah.
that she was a victim, you know, and
Isn't that
understands what it's
sad?
like to have a crime perpetrated against. Yeah. I'm hoping that will be the
yeah.
breakthrough where she'll find her humanity and
Yeah.
do the right thing.
It's sad that just like they've said about Ronald Reagan and all them, they're against things until they happen to them.
Yep.
You know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were against gay things until that Ronald Reagan's daughter was, you know, they're against stem cell research until Ronald Reagan got,
right.
well, he got Alzheimer's, and all of a sudden, well, now we need to pour money into the Alzheimer's research. So
Is that going to go away?
yeah.
Yeah, probably. Let me get my mic. Hello. Republicans only care.
It sounded a little echoey.
A little echoey and quiet. Republicans only care about things like sexual assault when they happen to them. That's right. That's the only time it seems to be an issue. That they seem to want to do something about. Let me do this. This is
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
And it's unfortunate that that's the only time you engage your compassion, your human
is.
bone, you know? Be sympathetic to other people, have some empathy, but
Right.
it's a
Sapphic Hazard
rarity
says,
unless it, yeah.
I'm sorry.
No. Yeah.
It's rarity. Yeah. Sapphic Hazard says virtually all disease research is being harmed. And I don't get it. Why aren't they worried about diseases? Don't they themselves also get disease? You'd think that'd be one of the areas that they would keep pouring money into so they could live longer and reign longer, you know, live longer and have a longer reign of terror on humanity. You would think they'd want that.
Trump is teetering. He's okay. He might have another 5 years or something, but I don't know. But a presidency, you know what I mean? Like a good life, 5 years.
Yeah.
But a presidency, I mean, we saw how all like Obama got gray, Clinton. I mean, people who were for the most part kind of young, good-looking-ish after the presidency. Not saying they were ugly, but they were aged.
Right.
And so you consider he's already up there in age. His health is fading, and you want to cut off any research that could possibly lengthen his life. Like, what's
right? Well, you know, I think part of the deal is they think right now they've got the best. He's got the best of it, whatever kind of care, the best care
and
on the
probably
planet.
does have access to that.
Yeah, he's got the best. So he probably doesn't give a shit about, you know,
what the rest of us have to worry about.
Later, Aaron. Thank you for joining us today. Adrian Belgrave, got to go. Good to go. Okay. Ember, they think they're taking blood baths. They think taking blood baths will protect them or bathe in the blood of Jesus or whatever. Well, you know, that's a good point.
Oh,
You know, how much blood does he have, though?
Poor guy. He's probably anemic by now.
Probably so. That's why he's so pasty and white when you see him on the cross.
He needs some iron.
He very much does. Let me check our poll and see where
Just
we
not
are.
nails. Not iron nails.
Yeah. Let's see here. You know, Adrian Belgrave, the question of the day I'd like to ask you, since you're a Christian, how long have you been a Christian? The question of the day is, how long have you been what you are? And we've had quite a few responses over here on our poll. Let's see, we've had 12 now responses to our poll. But how long have you been a Christian, Adrian? Have you been the same Christian, or did you change brands, like from one label to the other, like from Michelob to Coors Light or some shit?
Or Pepsi to Coke, something like that.
Yes.
It's very similar taste. Just
yes, one's like flat toilet water, the other one's like Bernie toilet water.
They make your teeth itch.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
They do.
Musket Balls 6129, clever name. I do enjoy you. Says 9 years agnostic, 72 years atheist. Woke up to the bullshit early. Wow.
Welcome.
Musket Balls. Welcome. Thank you for sharing the end of your life with us. Thank you for sharing your last moments with us.
Your last next year is what?
Yeah. If you're 9, of course, we think he's talking about 9 years as not sure. And then so that's 81 years. That's 81 years total. That's a long time. So thank you for your service to humanity. Catherine G. He says, after months After months-long period of intense change, development, and growth, I was an atheist. I was born. Way to go. From birth. I like that. Lifelong atheist, Bomb Poppy, 53 years. I didn't know you were that old. I would have given you like not a day over 52. Misinterpretation says not really sure, about 1 year as an atheist. Roughly 1 year as an atheist. Misinterpretations. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. Miss Non Sequitur, Aaron Non Sequitur said, I never truly believed, but I tried off and on to believe until I was about 20. That's kind of where I spoke earlier. Ambushed Apostate, 25 years. Christian Flockmeister, did we miss anybody getting close to 40 years as an atheist? Okay. I think we got everybody. Yeah, we got all of our respondents this time. So if you haven't, go answer our poll. Let us know how long you've been. Oh, I think we even have a new response now. Let me check. Boop, 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 boop. No. Nope. They're all there. Okay, cool. Grumpy Librarian. Oh, is I'm a Muslim here again? You must really like us.
We're cool. I have to admit, we're all right.
There's some sort of weird challenge. Are my comments visible? Yes, they're visible. We're just kind of probably not paying attention to you.
Jeez.
I hate to say it, but I'm not. I didn't even know you were there. But are they blocked? Is somebody blocking you? Because they'll show up in the chat up here on the screen, even if somebody's blocking you.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll keep an eye out and see what they have to say. I was just kind of curious as to what their challenge was. So my challenge is to find a single contradiction in the Holy Quran. That is stupid easy. You should just go ask chat to do that for you. Ask chat to find contradictions in the Holy Quran for you. Go do it. Don't take my word for it. You go do it. Go find out for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, not that I've read it, but I'm pretty sure I've watched videos where people have shown me some of the contradictions.
Yeah, it's a lot. My understanding is there's a reason why they don't want you to read it in any language but Arabic, because if you read it in your native language, you won't believe you. Yeah. Have you read it in your native language? I've heard that. Where are you? I'm Muslim. I'm curious if you've read it, or do you just get it and translate it one line at a time?
That must be difficult if it is in Arabic, right? And Arabic has it's a beautiful language, a lot more words. Sometimes, does not translate, like lost in translation. How do you get around that? I mean, we have difficulty with the Bible considering Hebrew only has 8,000 to 9,000 words. And now you're trying to take something this small and make it so we can understand it in today's language.
Yes.
That's weird.
I'm not terribly familiar myself with the Quran.
Yeah, I'm okay with not being familiar with it, to be fair. I'm overloaded with trying to get the Bible under my belt. Not Bible belt, but mark it off.
Yes.
Notch.
All right, here's one. I got one for you. Where are you? I'm a Muslim. I got one for you. Creation, 6 days. Quran, 7:54, 10:3, 11:7, 25:59. All of them say 6 days. Quran, 41:9-12 says 8 days.
Oh.
Free will, I mean, it just goes on. It's still printing the contradictions. Wine forbidden here, not forbidden here. Wine flows in a paradise as a reward. Quran 590. Intoxicants are abominations of Satan's work. Quran 2:219. Wine has some benefit. Quran 47:15. Wine flows in paradise as a reward. I mean, there's contradictions. If you're just not looking, you don't want to find them.
Or you move the goalpost when you do find it. That contradicts what I know. Well, this must be okay because of this. Just make a reason why it's okay.
Guys, listen, fraud or con men don't make this challenge. They do. That's part of the whole deal. They make such big claims that you're like, oh, I ain't even going to challenge that because it seems so real. That's
part of the game, the con.
Yeah. I mean, I'm wasting my time. That's a waste of my time. You guys in the chat, please feel free to engage. But I think I'm kind of done there. Let me check and see how we're doing on time. That is fantastic. Mindshift showed a great video about contradictions. Oh, really, Neurogeezer? I enjoy Mindshift. What's his name?
I don't know his name, but I am subscribed.
Yeah. I think it starts with a B. Maybe it doesn't.
Bart.
Yeah. No. Stardust Lilith is here. Good morning, Stardust Lilith. Thank you for joining us today. We're asking the question. The conversation is going on about ourselves. The question is, how long have you been what you are? Are you an atheist? How long have you been an atheist? If you're a Christian, how long have you been a Christian? How long? And let us know. We'd like to hear that. KCA Randy, good morning. Low quality bots with no pre-programmed responses are a lot less fun than the LLM enabled ones. That's very true.
Mm-hmm. Some of them are pretty good.
Some of them can be.
They'll waste your time.
Yeah. I got to be honest. I think AIs, in my experience so far, they're kind of dumb. In a conversation with an AI, it wouldn't take me long to.
If you engage long enough, you will figure it out, because they'll never really engage with what you're saying. They just want to give their point.
And a lot of it for me is just, have a conversation with it. And then a while later, just refer back to your conversation. And they don't seem to have the higher reasoning to outside the box to, I don't know. I have a really hard time with them. I think.
I don't know how much further AI can get at this point.
Not these LLMs. These are just predictive models. Like if you're typing in your phone, models. That's all it is. Whenever it's autocorrect, it's super autocorrect. Is all these things are super autocorrect with a little bit of.
I mean, I definitely think it's an excellent tool used in the right way. But relying on it to do human jobs.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Well, in the future, I see, especially like medicine, I think it would be irresponsible to let a human diagnose another human in the future.
Like because if they get the Star Trek type shit.
Yeah, because you'll have a computer where you can take and you can just put the blood sample in or a urine sample in, or they can just scan the person, and that computer can analyze everything and know everything. That you as a doctor wouldn't even be able to know. Or if it did give you all the information, are you as familiar with all the information? Do you know everything there is about every disease? Well, the AI kind of does once it's honed and ready. So I'm really thinking it'll get there.
I mean, that would be truly amazing.
Right.
If we did get to that place. I don't think I'll ever see it, but
yeah. Not with the way things are going. We're going to have to live another 5 years, get past this 5-year hump, and then into the golden age again. And then we'll see what happens. If you can make it through that.
They're trying to push us into a dark age.
Yeah, they are. Human diagnostics are amazing with the assistance of advanced testing technologies. No, I would disagree. Really. I mean, you're talking about a human. Yeah, it's okay. They're the best we have. But I think it'll be easy to replace them. So because a human doctor can't take in and consider every single one of your comorbidities or whatever. They just can't. They can't. Not like a computer could reason that through. Not now, not now yet. I'm just saying. There's Dr. House. People love their Dr. House. He comes in and he sees somebody and, you've got this super rare disease. I can tell because the way you blink or some shit. But that's very rare that you find a doctor or a person who's a very good diagnostician like that. The quality is just not. I just think it'd be better in the future with that. Anyway. Jason Freer says, I was 13 when I outright refused to go to church again and announced that it's all bullshit. Way to go for you. We talked about that earlier, Jesse Jamestown, because we are made in God's image. That's what we would all do, obviously. Yeah, we kind of talked about being made in God's image.
That's what's wrong with me.
Yes.
God did it to me. All the things that are wrong with me.
God done it.
Thanks, Yahweh.
Oh, hell, what's going on? I'm moving shit around with my big feet. I wonder how powerful God would be with Thanos' Infinity Stones. Wow. That's a good question. Would God use them?
Heck yeah.
He's allegedly already more powerful than that, and he doesn't use that power. So would he even use them? He'd be like, I got these infinity stones. I'll just set them over here and go back to watching Monty Python or some shit.
Life of Brian.
That's my favorite.
Oh, goodness.
At its most, the womb, all right. At its most, up the womb borders the bottom of the rib cage. If the womb is between the ribs and the spine, yeah, y'all are going on about the Muslim guy. Yeah, he's not. There's no reason. If you didn't reason yourself into something, you're not going to be reasoned out of it. I don't think. Maybe you can, but I don't think he wants to. He's not here to learn. He's here to just babble.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think people like that? I know Christians do it. Christians come in here and they're in their chat and they're like, I'm going to go defeat the atheist for Jesus. And as they're chatting, they're like, oh, Jesus does this. They're like, did you see that, Jesus? You love me special, right? You can see I'm fighting in your name. Do do Muslims do that too?
Probably.
Do they wear the hat thinking he literally named his name, I'm a Muslim? Why did you do that? Why is it not anything like normal?
I don't know. And that seems
is it to hear us say I'm a Muslim? Is that it? Is he going to clip it out and see me? Here's Chris Mallard saying he's a Muslim.
I'm a Muslim.
Because they're dishonest. And I could see that happening.
I don't know.
I don't
know, Chris. Couldn't tell you if I tried, but not a name I would have.
It's interesting. All these people, including myself, have given this guy reasons why his book is crap. And yet he still ignores it all. It's like he's got Scotch Guard and the shit just washes off of him. He doesn't seem to, yeah.
You're born into the right religion. You're lucky.
Yes. We knew that though, didn't we? That's right. Adrian says, I admit that was my vibe when I barely started coming here. I think I calmed down a bit. Yeah. And I as far as the whole, what I was doing earlier, of course I was being hyperbolistic. I was being exaggerating to understand, to explain to people. But that's how it really seems, especially the ones like his messenger. To come in here and call yourself his messenger, to give yourself that name, seems really small dick energy to me.
Self-righteous, self-important.
Yes. Let's see here.
You know,
that's so nice. Is that going to
audacious, haughty?
Yes.
Self-absorbed.
Caitlin Beyond is here. I know. Caitlin Beyond, good morning, says, anyone planning to watch the Epstein victim's speech in 8 minutes? You know what? I think what we'll do is because this is a very important thing. I'll go ahead and I'll shut down the show and you can go watch that, and we will, because it's a very important thing. My friends, go watch it. This is an important day. I'm hoping it's an important day in history. This day will lead to the downfall of Donald Trump. I hope. It really should. Anyway, let me read our super chats here and get that out of the way. For those people, I very much appreciate your financial support. It helps. Muttley Von Erich for £2 said, we all love Chris's poll. Been on my poll. And
Pound
then Secular Feelinist pound the poll. For $2, Secular Feelinist said, and don't call me Shirley. An airplane reference. Thank you for that. Guys, I very much appreciate you. I'm gonna run. Well, I don't have that other commercial. It's gone. Screw it, but I'll fix that. Guys, you have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. Go catch the Epstein victims live stream. Go check that out. I'm going to watch that now myself. Be safe. Send safely, my friends. We'll see you tomorrow for Thursday, okay? Let's go.
Got a house that smells like old cheese and shame. Father Flanagan's flesh candles change the game. Goat-scented thrills for your soul's delight. Light it up, baby, make your room right. When you've sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. the tone. Confession booths, busy, no need to stress. Light a candle and forget your mess. Gross odors vanish like sins in the wind. With each wick, guess who's your new best friend? When you've sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. Smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan here to set the tone. Lambs and calves may have their day, but goats, the scent that leads the way. Clean your slate with a sniff so pure. Father Flanagan's got the cure. Turn your home into a saintly space. With every whiff, find redeeming grace. From your living room to the kitchen sink,